on for over half an hour now.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about Jim. You don't think they would just let him die, do you?
Jenny, if they were going to let him die, they'd let him die right here.
Where do you think they brought him?
Hopefully to a hospital.
I don't think so. I don't think they'd risk getting caught.
Well, wherever they've got him, at least we know he has the right medication.
Oh, yeah. But does Herman know when to give it to him? He's still back yet? No. Well, did he call you? No. Well, he probably stopped off at Ed Hall's. He would have called, Dorian.
Hey, where's Mr. Riley? When did he get back?
He didn't get back.
He didn't?
Well, what made you think he had?
What?
Richard, what made you think he'd come back?
Well, I just saw his car in the parking lot.
His car's in the... What?
Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Richard, if his car is in the parking lot, well, it means something is wrong. Viki, Joe can take care of himself. Dorian, those people are armed, and apparently they have very little regard for human life. They have no reason to hurt Joe. They don't need a reason.
Look, let me see if I can locate Ed Hall.
Well, I'm sure that he's not with Ed Hall.
Well, I know, but Ed Hall's familiar with the situation. He may be able to tell us something. Mrs. Reilly immediately. We're at the banner. He knows the number. Thank you very much. Well, they haven't heard from Ed since he left for the drop-off point.
Maybe the terrorists never even went to the drop-off point. Maybe. But why hasn't Joe called?
Look, the fact that they haven't heard from Ed yet may be a good sign. Maybe they changed the location of the drop-off point.
No, Richard, something's happened to Joe. I know something's gone wrong.
Let's look at this logically. Now, they wanted Joe to deliver the medication for Dr. Craig. Hey, maybe they figured that the police would have the original location staked out, so they changed their plans. And that's what's taking so long, that's all.
And tell me why Joe's car is still in the parking lot.
Well, one thing at a time. I don't know about the car.
Richard, it's obvious. Joe never got to use it, which means he was intercepted in the parking lot before he got to his car.
Let's just hang on a little longer, huh? Now, we've got to believe that Joe is okay. He's going to come walking through that door any minute now.
How long's Harmon been gone now?
About an hour.
I'm not going to wait any longer. Hey, Bonnie! Bonnie, can you hear me? Where's Jim Craig? What have you done with him?
That's none of your business. Now shut up!
Hey, Bonnie, I'm going to keep pounding on this door and then tell me.
Joe, look, I don't think you ought to do that.
Why not? She's out there alone.
We don't know if she's alone. We thought we heard Herman leave. Maybe he didn't.
No, he left all right. If he hadn't, she'd have sent him in here by now to stop me from trying to knock that door down. We're trying to force her to come in.
Why? You know how dangerous she is?
Yeah, I know that. Listen, she can't keep a gun on us and gag us at the same time.
Oh, he'll do worse than gag us.
She can, but then she wouldn't have any hostages, Jenny. Without hostages, she cannot negotiate. You got that? Hey, Bonnie! Bonnie, I want some answers.
I'm not going to warn you anymore, Riley. Now stop pounding on that door.
What are you going to do, Bonnie? Shoot us? You can't afford to do that, and you know it. Now, come on in here. I want to talk to you. Bonnie!
Just keep pushing me, Riley. And I won't care what I do. You understand? Hello? Anna? It's Carla. Yes, Carla. What is it? Good news. We just got word. Jim has been released. Oh, thank God. We don't have any details, and he hasn't arrived at the hospital yet. All we know is that they left him on Karen and Larry's front doorstep. Their front doorstep? What? Well, the terrorists were afraid, obviously, of coming anywhere near the hospital, so they left him in front of the door of a doctor. Carla, is Jim all right? The ambulance is on its way to Larry's. Anna, he's alive. That's all I know to tell you. Thank God. Carla, what is it? Jim's been released. Oh, thank God. Carla, we're on our way over to the hospital right now. Oh, fine. I've called Dr. Scott. He'll be here any minute. Fine. Thank you, Carla. Goodbye. Yeah. What did she say? Is he all right? She doesn't know anything. Let's go. I'll tell you on the way. Well, where is he? All right. Everything will be all right. Hello?
All right, what's going on?
I can't talk to you now.
Oh, yes, you can't talk to me now. You better get your frame over here to the Galaxy in about 15 minutes, kid.
Marco, something terrible has happened here.
Something really terrible is going to happen over there if you're not here right away, capiche? See you in 15 minutes.
No, Marco, please. For Dr. Craig. Yes, thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Hall, there you are. When Mrs. Craig gets here, have her sign these release forms giving me permission to operate. Dr. Craig may be unconscious and won't be able to do it.
I've already alerted the operating room.
Good. It may be necessary for us to operate immediately.
It doesn't sound too good, does it?
He may not be able to withstand the operation, this is all.
What will you do in that case?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, okay?
May I say something?
Of course.
You've been wonderful through all this. Very thoughtful and considerate. Your strength has been a great deal of help to us all.
Thank you. Thanks. I know how to handle most emergencies. Because I know what to do. But patients' families are a different matter, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm not very good in that area.
Don't worry about that. Anna has been a doctor's wife so long, she won't be hysterical.
But she's like most other doctors' wives, I suppose, isn't she? I sure hope you're right.
Dr. Scott, is Jim here yet?
We expect the ambulance at any moment now, Mrs. Craig.
I didn't know what to do.
How long has he been unconscious?
I guess since just before I called you. I'm sort of scared. I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
Didn't do anything wrong. All right. Let's get him into the ambulance. We don't have much time to spare. With him right now. He regained consciousness, but he's still too weak for surgery.
Can we see him?
Well, no. One of you can't see him for a little while. He's still extremely weak.
Oh, yes, of course. Anna, you go see him. Just give him a kiss for me. Now go on. I'll be here waiting.
Come on, Susan.
Go on.
At the laugh. Yes. Well, this is a book on elocution. You know what that is? Like how to speak proper?
Right, yeah.
Well, some of the ladies in my consciousness raising group, they suggested maybe it couldn't hurt if I studied a little bit.
Right. Couldn't hurt.
Right. Worried. Vinny was supposed to call me as soon as Joe got back from bringing the medicine to Jim.
Oh, maybe he called you at home?
No. He said he was going to call me right here. Listen, I don't want to leave, but you don't have to hang around if you don't want to.
Oh, no, I want to.
You don't think anything went wrong?
I hope not. It's getting so late. I'm really worried.
But Wanda, look, Vinny's probably going to call in a few minutes, okay? Wanda?
Yeah? Yes?
Yes? For the first time, Tony really opened up to me today.
Oh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. He was telling me about his life, about his past life, and just things that nobody else knows.
What things?
I can't tell you, it was like in confidence.
Oh, I see.
It was just kind of nice, kind of touched me, and he trusted me enough to confide in me. I think he's finally stopped thinking of me as a kid. He's beginning to see me as a woman now.
Oh, you are a woman, aren't you?
Well, yes, of course I'm a woman, but I'm just so glad that he's beginning to realize that. I think that's the reason that he was willing to confide in me. Honey, look, it's really nice to see you chipper like this, but I think maybe you should take it easy a little bit. What do you mean? Well, it's just that Tony is still very vulnerable, and I wouldn't want you to misinterpret anything you might say or do. Wanda, I'm not trying to push him in any way. I'm just trying to be very understanding, and I make it a point to be around, just in case he needs me. Okay.
Jim just called.
Oh.
Yes. He said that Jim has been let go.
Oh.
Now in the hospital.
Oh, that's great. That's great news.
Oh. One other thing.
Yeah?
He'll call you later.
Oh, terrific. Oh, I bet that means Joe is back too. Viki must be so relieved. I'm going to call him up. Joe should have been home 2 hours ago. Hello?
Viki, it's Wanda. Oh, hello, Wanda.
Oh, I just heard the great news about Jim. Jim?
Yeah. Well, Vinny just called to say that Jim was released and they got him over in the hospital now. Well, I guess Joe worked some kind of miracle, that's all.
Oh, my God. Viki, what's the matter? I didn't know anything about that, Wanda, that Jim was released.
What do you mean you didn't know? Didn't Joe tell you?
Joe hasn't come back.
Hasn't come back?
I don't get it, Viki.
Joe hasn't come back, and I haven't heard anything from him since he went to drop off Jim's medicine.
Oh, I had no idea. I mean, I figured when I heard that Jim was okay, that he was back.
Yeah, I know, Wanda.
Oh, honey, Viki, I am sorry. That's all right.
Look, I'm sure he's okay. You know, I mean, if anybody in the world can take care of themselves, it's Joe.
That's what everyone keeps telling me, Wanda, yeah. I'm trying to keep this line open. Do you mind?
Oh, sure.
I understand. I'll be talking to you, okay? Bye. What is the matter? I'll tell you what's the matter. Joe never came back after he brought the medicine to Jim. What does that mean? I'm afraid to think about what it means. Well, there's really no point in kidding ourselves anymore now, is there?
Look, you can't be sure of anything.
Oh, Richard, please. Please don't.
I prefer to look at the bright side.
There is no bright side right now. No, I think we're pushing our luck.
I don't know. If I can get her to come in here before Herman gets back, maybe, just maybe, I can get us out.
How?
I don't know how, but I know she doesn't like the noise. She's afraid somebody's going to come up here and investigate. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Look, we know she's unstable. We don't know what she's going to do.
Jenny, we're a couple of sitting ducks. With a woman out there with a machine gun, she won't hesitate to use it. We can't just sit here and do nothing while she decides whether or not she's going to shoot us. We'll get us out of here one way or another.
Joe, don't do that. Come on, put it down. I think she's coming in.
Good.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
You can't remember that?
I want to know what you've done with Dr. Craig.
You amaze me, you know? One little flick of the finger and I could waste you, and yet you have the nerve to give me an ultimatum.
Is Dr. Craig dead or alive?
I don't know. I don't care. I want you to listen to me and listen to me carefully. I want this room to be so quiet, you can hear a pin drop. You make one more disturbance and I'll blow both of you away. You better, talk some sense into your hot-tempered friend here. Because there's not going to be another warning.
Superintendent.
Oh, what do you want?
I want to know what's going on in there. I'm getting complaints about noise coming from this apartment.
Well, I'm really sorry. You see, my sister's children are visiting, and you know how kids are. They get kind of restless being cooped up, and they start roughhousing.
You sure about that?
What do you mean?
Didn't sound like kids roughhousing to me.
I didn't realize it was that bad. You see, I was in the kitchen listening to the radio.
Is that a fact?
I promise I'll keep them quiet from now on.
I hear voices. Maybe Harmon's back.
You new around here?
When my friend's out of town, I use his apartment.
I don't remember seeing you before.
I don't remember seeing you either. Guess that
just
makes us even, huh?
Just keep the kids quiet. I don't want any more complaints from tenants.
Oh, I will. I'm really sorry you had to come down here.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll see you.
I couldn't hear a thing.
I'm so relieved you're safe.
How are you? Kathy?
Oh, we're fine now.
Good.
Kathy's right outside, and she sends her love. Larry and Dr. Scott explained everything to us.
Some mess, huh?
No, you're going to be fine. I have great confidence in Dr. Scott.
Sweetheart, I've got to talk to you.
No.
Now, please, just be quiet and listen, huh? I want you to know that I have no regrets.
Jim, now don't talk like that.
Now, listen to me, please. Darling, there was a time when I felt there was nothing left for me. No future, no meaningful future, nothing to hang on to. But you changed all that. When I met you, I began to live again. And I became a very happy man.
And you're going to go on with it.
I guess if I didn't, I could never forgive myself.
I could never forgive you either.
Darling, you are one of a kind, and I love you with all my heart.
Jim, I love you so much, darling.
Now, please don't do that. Darling, please don't do that.
Mrs. Craig, your husband, my patient, needs all the rest he can get.
Now, you'll go on home now, sweetheart. Not to worry. Keep faith.
I will.
Tell Kathy I love her.
Of course. Doctor, could you possibly see him?
I'm sorry I can't, Mrs. Craig. My patient comes first. Jim, old buddy, I've scheduled you for the OR tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Let's have a good look at you. Open wide. Uh-huh. Okay, let's sit up. Yeah. All right. Okay, Jim. Breathe as deeply as you can. I want to listen to the ticker.
Why calling so early?
I don't know, Sam. With all these people in trouble, I just can't seem to keep my mind on business. You know, if there's anything that I can do, I should be available.
Is it true that those tariffs have got Joe?
Well, I don't know for sure, but that's what Ed Hall seems to think. You know, it just goes to show how dangerous those people are. You know, and I bet that they're going to go after Pat again. They're not going to be satisfied until they get even with Ken.
Listen, Tony, I can see how worried you are about everybody, so look. I know you're not going to feel better until you see that Pat and Viki are okay, so go on. Go do whatever you have to do, and I'll finish up here, and then I'll go home.
Do you mean that?
Of course I mean it.
Oh, Sam, that would be fantastic. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate your understanding. Thank you.
Oh, right. Tony, do you really think that they might hurt Joe and Jenny?
Well, there is that possibility.
I just don't know what Brad would do if that happened.
Oh, come on, nothing's going to happen.
Hey, be careful.
Around. Your friends don't seem very interested in what happens to you two. And I'm getting real bored with this waiting. Herman's been gone too long. I think it's time we change the plan.
Oh, Herman wouldn't like that.
I have news for you, Riley. I make the decisions around here, and no one, certainly not Herman, is going to stop me from accomplishing what I came to Lansview to do. I want Paul Kendall delivered to me, dead or alive. And since no one's delivering him, you two are going to persuade him.
Hey, Paul Kendall is a friend of mine. If you think I'm going to cooperate with you, you're nuts.
Arnie Rivers was my lover. He's dead because of Kendall. And Kendall's going to pay for it.
Not with my help, he isn't.
You have no choice. You're going to make a tape recording, urging the authorities to surrender Paul Kendall to me right now.
I'll see you in hell first.
You'll make that recording, or I'll give you a fast demonstration that I mean business.
Yes? Oh. No, it's all right. We'd pretty much come to the same conclusion. Yes, will you let me know if you hear anything? Thank you very much. Oh, I'll be right here. I'm not going anywhere. All right.
That confirmed what you suspected, didn't it?
Yeah. He didn't call earlier because he was hoping there might be another explanation. But now he's just about certain that Joe is being held hostage.
That's the news for tonight. And now the weather. Hey! The door's doing open. What is this? You getting me? What's the matter with you, huh?
Can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
Well, you can't. This guy's waiting for me out in the car. He's going to murder me. Karen, come on.
I'm not coming. I can't do it.
Look, you want me to bring him inside here or what?
No, I don't.
Come on, please, Karen. Come on.
Please, don't.
Come on. Here, take the
Well,
purse.
I have to take...
Let's go. We'll get you together. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
I can't do it anymore.
Okay, what's it going to be, Riley? You want me to start shooting?
Okay, take the gun off or I'll give you a lousy recording.
Fine. I'll just get the tape recorder and be right back. I want you to read it exactly like it's written. Understand?
This is Joe Riley speaking. I'm with Jenny, Vernon, who were being held as hostages. Make that as political prisoners by a couple of fanatics.
That's not what the message said. I said exactly like it's written. Now just forget you're a newspaper man and spare me the editorials.
By two people who are fully armed and who have given every indication that they're ready to carry out the threats they've made. I want to make it clear that this recording is being made...
Being made what?
under duress.
Read it again.
You want to get your message across, don't you?
I want it said my way.
All right, turn it on again. Okay. I've had talks with both of the revolutionaries, and they have made it crystal clear that there is no room for negotiation. They want Paul Kendall dead or alive. If they don't get him, they're prepared to shoot Jenny and me. I'm not about to urge anybody to accept this deal.
Read the rest of it.
The message comes through loud and clear. You don't need me to endorse it for you.
Okay, Riley. I guess we've got enough to get some results. We'll just, send it and see what happens. What time is it, Larry? My watch stopped.
6:30.
30 minutes, Dad goes to surgery.
Yeah. Oh. Table.
Must have worn you out sleeping on this thing.
No, I didn't sleep that long. It wasn't that bad. How are you doing?
Well, I admit I've felt a little happier. I was up all night, too. Had to run some tests on your dad and wanted to keep an eye on Paul. Also, the general disorganization around this place isn't helping matters.
What do you mean, disorganization?
The police all over the place, a lot of plainclothesmen, you know, it's got the staff nervous and all the patients uptight.
I bet you're worn out.
I think Anna's the one who's worn out. I just saw her in Jim's room, asleep in a chair.
Larry, she snuck in there after he went to sleep. She had to be with him.
Oh, no, I understand that. That's why I didn't wake her until just now. I told her to get down there and get a cup of coffee in the cafeteria. Didn't want Jim to see her before the operation.
Larry, be honest with me. How is Dad?
Holding up. Still a lot weaker than I'd like him to be.
You're worried, aren't you?
I'm not going to kid you, Kathy. It could be a lot better.
Larry, can I see him? It's been so long. I won't stay long, please. Please, Larry.
Hello? No. But we haven't heard anything since we talked to Ed last night. But he's pretty sure that Joe's being held hostage. Yeah.